come to you live on EA Sports, and it's a Windy City special in the booth. I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bull. It's Jay Williams.
And Ed, both squads are getting up last-minute shots. As a player, you never leave the court on a missed shot. A make shot always sets the right tone before the game.
All the work that's gone into this game about to be on full display here tonight. The opening tip won by the Houston Rockets. Paul to P.J. Tucker. And he hits.
I tell you, he's so special, Ed. He makes the game look easy.
A lot of hard work to make it look easy. Beverly into the front court. Down just a couple to Tobias Harris. Deep right corner. Beverly. Wide open look won't go. Keith, what's going to be good enough this year for the Rockets to get to the NBA Finals?
Well, you need CP3 to be healthy, but also I think James Harden needs to continue to build on his play in the playoffs in particular. Those last 6 games against the Golden State Warriors, he really struggled from the three-point line. He shot 37% in the regular season. He shot 20% in the Western Conference Finals.
And he hits.
That's what you like. That rip through right into the shot. That's smooth.
Have to respect all elements of his game. Beverly into the front court. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. Has a look. Beverly's shot no good.
He missed that shot on his own. The defense didn't do anything on that play to make him miss.
To Gortat. Harris. The shot blocked by Anthony.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
With the rock, it's Chris Paul. And count the basket. He has that sixth sense that you just can't teach.
He's like a traffic cop, and he's navigating a myriad of bodies coming his way. And there's a smaller innuendo of the game that nobody talks about. When he makes a great pass, he'll tell the offensive player, shoot it, go up, dunk it. He will direct you and lead you to success.
Harden with the basketball. 8-2 our score. Clint Capella, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Beverly. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Danilo Gallinari at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 86% from the line. Missed it at the line. Paul with it up top. 10-4 is the score. Cashes in for 2.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Gilgeous-Alexander to Williams. For 3, and Lou Williams, quick catch and shoot there for 3.
The legend of Lou Will continues, and it only gets better in time. He is instant offense, and we've seen that this year when he dropped 50 points on the Golden State Warriors in a win. From having mentors like Allen Iverson to some of the biggest rappers in the game, there's no doubt he is a compilation of mixtapes on the court.
From long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Deep 2 there, won't go. Gilgeous-Alexander, a bad pass as the Rockets come away with it. To Paul. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Tobias Harris. Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Marcin Gortat trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 67%. Free throw's good to cement the three-point play. The lead is back down to 1. Rockets in control of the basketball. Goes to the right side. To Paul. Takes stock of the floor. Paul. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
These two teams are matching basket for basket. If the pace of the game is going to be like this, I need to start stretching.
Paul into the front court. Down by 1. Tucker. Good there.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Driving right to the basket. Shot from the lane won't go. Off the assist. Late heave to beat the buzzer. First quarter in the books. The Rockets with the lead. One quarter down. Neither side really distinguished itself. Jay, what stood out?
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Paul. Down low, Capella with a drop step. Clint Capella, 3 for 3 in this first half.
You know, Clint Capella was not expected to be this good of a player, but it's because of all the offseason work he's put in the gym with John Lucas, who's the head of player development for the Houston Rockets, that now he finished second only to Victor Oladipo as far as one of the most improved players in the league today.
He's denied.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
LA Clippers with the basketball. And count the basket inside.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Paul into the front court. Up by 3. Tucker. To Paul. Ooh, Chris Paul. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Tucker. To Capella. A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out. Great feed. Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? The follow won't go either.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Rockets have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Ooh, Chris Paul. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
So, Ed, my man P. Bev the other day made some comments on social media. I want to get your reaction. He said, I'll tell you right now, we are the best team in L.A. How do you feel about that?
Jay, since the Clippers moved from San Diego, I don't know if that's been the case once. Maybe going back a few years, but LeBron James is in L.A. now. I don't know if Patrick Beverley's right on that one. The pass taken away by the Clippers. Bradley, terrific vision. Not that time. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
To P.J. Tucker. Clint Capella looking good. 4 for 5.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Bradley. That's good D. Shot no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To the rim. Lays it up and in.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Clippers have the basketball to Bradley. Sizing up the defense. Goes to the left side. To Bradley. Knocked loose. Rockets come up with it. And the finish. Slam dunk. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Time to shuffle things up. Beverley to Tobias Harris. To Williams. Harris to Beverley. Knocked loose. Plays like that could turn a game around. From the painted area, won't go down. Rockets recover. To Anthony. Yes, Carmelo Anthony. He's 2 for 2 now.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Beverly. Oh, emphatic slam.
I'll look out for that same move on the next possession now.
It's Rockets ball. Corner three at the buzzer. Time expires to end the first half. The Rockets way out in front.
It's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports. And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Jay, the Clippers last year were 2 games better than 500. Pretty amazing when you think about what they dealt with.
Most definitely, but everything for this Clipper organization starts with Lou Williams. He is the stud for this team. It's the second time in his career he's been named 6th Man of the Year, and that's why they signed the 31-year-old to a 3-year, $24 million deal.
It's Harden. Brings the ball up. To Capella. Clint Capella. He's now 5 for 6.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Almost, and he's not getting the call.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short arm a shot.
To Harden. Anthony. To Capella. Scores from the post.
You know, Clint Capella was not expected to be this good of a player, but it's because of all the offseason work he's put in the gym with John Lucas, who's the head of player development for the Houston Rockets, that now he finished second only to Victor Oladipo as far as one of the most improved players in the league today.
Paul across the timeline. His guys up by 15. Count the basket at the rim.
Ed, all this talk I heard over the summer, what about CP3's hamstring? Will he be able to get back his first step? Will he still have it? There you go.
Beverly, now a steal as the Rockets have it.
Ooh, I think people are leaving already.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Here comes the screen. Beverly to Gortat. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Marcin Gortat at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Free throw's good to cap off the 3-point play as they draw a tiny bit closer. Paul to Harden. James Harden. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
It just seems like one of 3 things happen every time James Harden has the ball. Either he scores, he gets fouled, or he kicks it out to someone for a 3. Pick your poison.
Here's Paul, controlling the offense to P.J. Tucker. Anthony to P.J. Tucker. 4-3. Tucker, dead on 3-point shooter. Tough to guard.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight. That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Can't connect on the first free throw.
Substitutions, Houston. Substitutions, LA.
Misses the second as well. To Harden.
Shoot that. Gotta shoot that.
No good. Beverly into the front court. Down a bundle. Bradley to Gortat. Trying to cash in. Gets a shot up. Off the mark. The follow won't go either. Nene. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Deep left corner. That's blocked by Nene.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
It's Harden to pull down the rebound. To Capella. And he drains it.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Beverly. Short jumper off the mark. Houston takes over. With a drop step. Not that time. Beverly into the front court. His guys down big. To Bradley. Gortat rocking the rim. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first three quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Beverly. He gets it.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
We get a whistle and a timeout for Houston as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter.
Well, first off, energy and persistence conquer all things. But look at the way they're setting screens. Look at the way they're communicating to each other. They're actually hitting people on those screens, and they're coming off those screens with their hands in a target area, ready to shoot the basketball. When you play the game with that kind of precision and that kind of energy, you see why they're in the lead.
It's LA Clippers ball.
Yes, me and you.
Beverly. Had a good look there, but it's no good. That misses with a second to go. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. It's been all Rockets. It'll be Rockets basketball here as we start the fourth quarter. You figured they certainly had the advantage coming into this one. Jay, that's how it's played out.
On paper, this wasn't set up to be much of a contest. If the crowd could have gotten into it early, maybe. But sometimes a team is so good that you never had a chance to even start.
Shot from the lane won't go. Gilgeous-Alexander to Tobias Harris. No good. To Rivers. And the nice finish at the rim.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Rivers into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Here's a chance from long range. That's what you like to see. Austin Rivers, tough shot from downtown.
One of the best shake and bake players in the league. Austin Rivers, one of the most bona fide scorers in the game right now. Last year, the first time he was a full-time starter playing for his pops, Doc.
You've got to get that one to go.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
And a putback slam.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Nearing impossible. No getting through.
5, Ed. That's 5 blocks tonight.
Harden. Oh, he had it. Gilgeous-Alexander to Tobias Harris. Count the bucket for 2.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Now the Rockets will use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter.
As a player, this doesn't always happen, but it's a beautiful thing when everybody is allowed to be on the same page. Scouting report is being executed, you're being efficient with your jump shooting, your passes are crisp, you're listening to the coach on the sideline, and everything is working your way. You have to really appreciate these type of moments in the game of basketball.
To Harden, lets it fly from beyond the arc. Great defense, forcing the miss. The shot blocked by Anthony.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Turns and slams it down. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Williams, nice pass to set things up. Fires the 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
I wasn't even sure if he saw the defense behind him. But what he did see was his teammates' eyes telling him where to pass for that easy catch and shoot.
Can't connect. And the Clippers with the rebound. The shot denied by Harden.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Anthony to P.J. Tucker. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okey doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Timeout called here by the Clippers as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Shifting gears, here comes some substitutions. Beverly misfires. It's no good. Harden in possession. His guys holding the big lead. To Paul. Fires the 3. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that 3.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Paul to P.J. Tucker. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. And now Houston has the basketball. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Lou Williams. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
I love when I see smaller players finish in the paint amongst the trees. But if you're a big on the other side, you can't let that happen so easy.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
And score. Strong take.
You see, here's why versatility is so imperative for your offensive repertoire. If you're a one-trick pony as a defender, I know exactly how to defend you because you only do one thing. But if you have versatility, then the coach can put you in multiple looks within the offense, and then you can get it any way you want it.
James Harden. He's now 4 for 6.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Lets it fly from long range. Rebound taken in by Paul.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Rockets put their opponents away in a blowout. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Houston Rockets. The Clippers seemed to give up on this game as it got more challenging. Losses like this become main discussion topics in the media. So hopefully this team is ready to answer the tough questions. It's not going to be fun. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Game track. Assists.
The Houston Rockets showed off the kind of team chemistry that coaches love to see from their players. The more they moved the ball, it showed how much they trust each other. In the end, they got to win, and it looked like they had a great time doing it.
Player of the game.
And what we have here are highlights worth 1,000 words. There's no question he stood out amongst the rest in today's matchup.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here are the top 3 plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here's a look at what's coming up for the Los Angeles Clippers. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with